How do you get scammed?
I got trolled, más bien. That's what happened to me.
How does that happen?
Ask FM. That's where it happened.
Oh my God. Can you tell them by who?
Yo, let's just everybody take a
story?
seat. Everybody take a seat. Grab your popcorn. This is a whole novela. Grab your hot Cheetos. Like, swear, everybody that I told this story to, they cannot believe it. Like, it's just so crazy to the point where it's like, how did this happen? How did this happen? Yeah. So just stay tuned because I got a good one for y'all today.
Yes, and I also have a plot twist as well. So
plot twist? Do I know about this?
No, you don't know about that.
Okay.
Ooh. Yeah.
Okay.
So stay tuned because she don't even know. So
no, you're
I
scaring
bet you want to
now.
know. So let's do it.
Let's get into it. So welcome back, everybody. This is Las Nos Vamos podcast, and as we were mentioning, I have a crazy story for you guys today. So
yes,
I'm gonna give you 2 seconds to get settled in.
Yes, episode number 7, right? 7.
Yep.
Episode number 7. Thank you guys for tuning in. You guys already know. Love you guys. If you're watching this, I love you even more. And listening. Yes.
Alrighty, guys. So I'm gonna tell my story first, and then you're gonna do the plot twist.
Yes.
Okay. It all started when I was in 7th grade. 7th grade. What a wild time. Okay, wild time. Was it 7th or 8th? Hold on.
What year was it?
I was 8th grade. 8th grade. No, 7th grade. Summer of 8th grade. And then 8th grade it got resolved. So let's just start. Okay, 7th grade. It was in... Oh, God. Don't make me do math right now. If I'm 21...
2008?
I can't do math.
Because how old are you older than me?
Older than you.
How younger are you than me? Like 2 years? So it was 2000. You said it was 7th grade?
Yeah.
I was...
In 9th grade.
No, I have no clue. You're probably like, I don't know. Like 2013, 14, around there. Around those
2014.
Times. Yeah.
2014 and 2013. Around there,
Around that time, yeah.
Around that time. It would have been 2014. Okay, yeah, it's cleared up. It was 2014 because I was 13 years old. And all of this happened. Sense. Okay, so I was in 7th grade, all right? I was just a girl going to school in a whole different city than where my siblings were. I mentioned that in the first podcast that I was like going to a different school district than my siblings. So while I was going to the school, I ended up being friends with some girl. I'm going to keep her name out of this because...
Hopefully she don't watch it.
I don't know, y'all. I'm a little traumatized. Like, are you serious? This story is not a joke. Like, it is super crazy. But... Tell us. Yes. So basically, I was 13 years old. I was just going to school and I had met a friend. And me and her... I mean, we considered ourselves best friends. Right now, obviously not. But we ended up just, like, being friends, whatever. From what I understood, there was, like, guys that she would like. And there was guys that I liked. But, you know, when you're friends with somebody, you always tell them, like, oh, like, that's my crush, this and this, right? You're going to school with them. So, like, any information that they can get for you, like, you know, all of that little, like, chit-chat, like, oh, I like this guy. And then, like, oh, go tell him this. Or, like, you know, things like that. So it all started with me liking this guy. And she was, like, my... Would it be, like, your sidekick? Like, the one that tries to, like, get information, but then without the guy knowing?
Like, your best friend. She was your best friend.
Obviously, but what I'm saying is, like, she was, like, mi cómplice.
The messenger?
My messenger, sure. Because, like, she would talk to him, trying to get, like... Information. Yeah.
So she was like the bird,
middleman.
Like the bird with the pirates carry. You know how they like fly around and get information.
Yeah. Exactly.
So your bird. Your bird.
Sure. So she ended up getting information from me like that, but I think that was mistake number 1 because since she was a middleman, I think she ended up liking him or she won him over. So I was so sad and mad because I'm like, what the heck? Like, you're supposed to help me like this guy or get this guy to like me. And you ended up with him. So I was like, that's so messed up.
So wait, hold up. You're missing like a unknown person. Who is this person?
No, it's a guy. I went to school with this guy.
Oh, okay.
So I went to school with this guy. That's like where it all started.
Middle school, right?
Yeah, middle school. I liked him. And she was supposed to try to get him to like me. But things went... the other way, and literally they ended up liking each other. So I was like, oh, okay, she stole my man. She stole my man. So then Yeah, like time goes by. Like I think she apologized to me. I remember it was like this whole dramatic scene. I literally went to like the cafeteria. One time we were eating lunch and I was at the cafeteria and I was just so sad. I hated seeing them together because I'm like, girl, I'm 7th grade. I'm 13 years old. Like, why would you do that to me? Like my friend, whatever. So I ended up walking outside to the soccer field or something. Literally, it was like the most randomest thing. I forgot why I went out there. And oh, y'all, I forgot about
what
this.
Happened?
Wait.
At the soccer field, this happened? So whatever you forgot about, because that's what you were talking about, the soccer field.
Yeah. Oh,
what happened at the soccer field?
Jorge, I think I just brought up something. Like,
what happened?
I think my brain just remembered something that I forgot. Like, it just opened up a little chapter that was closed. Okay, I went out there, right? And I was just sitting there, like, by myself. Literally, I think I was just on my phone, whatever. And I ended up seeing somebody walk up to me, right? And I was just like, okay, whatever. Like, I'm not really paying attention. I was just like, you know, whenever it's awkward, you don't want to look at that person. You're just kind of there, like, you kind of see something, but you're like, I'm not going to act like I'm seeing it.
Right.
So, yeah, I was just there in my own world. This image gets closer to me, and it ended up being her, my disque friend, right? Uh-huh. She ends up coming to me and everything, and then she was just like, hey, like, I'm sorry. I know you're mad, whatever. Just kind of gave me, like, a little apology, whatever. And I don't know why I forgot about this or why I even forgave this. But when I tell you, she was literally apologizing to me and leaned in for a kiss, Jorge.
Dang.
On God, on everything. No, on everything. Like, seriously, I forgot about this. And I think right now, like, talking about the details, I can't believe that actually happened. No, like, bro.
You never told me about that.
I forgot about it. Like, I minimized that. I did not even know. And so I was like,
everybody's
whoa.
Listening to, like, hidden secrets.
Yeah. No, I remember I was like, whoa, like, that's weird. And, like, I remember I just acted like, whoa, like, get off me. But then, like, she would just kind of like, oh, Lone, like, sorry. Like, she just kind of kept saying sorry. And I'm like, bro, that's so weird.
That's weird.
Weird.
So then what happened after that?
Yeah, I think literally, like, she just kept saying sorry. I'm like, oh, no, like, it's okay. Like, I was just so confused. Mm-hmm. But yeah, después, I think she just basically said, like, oh, yeah, no, look, I'm sorry. Like, forget I did that. It was, I don't know. Like, she just kind of kept it, like, really awkward. And I'm like, oh, okay. She's like, yeah, no, let's just go back to class, whatever. And I'm like, okay.
That's weird.
Weird. So I end up going to class, right? Yeah, I think literally the next day. Okay, yeah, day goes on. I go home, whatever. I come back. And I come to school. And as soon as I walk through the door, I think she would, like, texted me saying, like, come to, like, some certain hallway, whatever. Mm-hmm. I went, and she had this big old pink teddy bear for me.
Dang. For you?
For me, as an apology. And I was like...
How long was it after the...
No, the next day.
The next
day. Like, that was her saying, like, here, like, we're friends. Like, I'm sorry. Giving me something. But I was like, what the... That's weird. I was just weirded out by this. Like, I did not think that this was okay. So, it was like
like normal
size?
Like
half the size of me. So, it was pretty big. But it wasn't, like, life size.
Okay, but that's big.
But it was pretty big. Yeah. Like, I remember I was, like, going home. And I'm like, bro, what the heck? What am I going to tell my dad? Like, what is... But yeah, no, we'll be right back.
Yeah, what to?
So as I was saying, as a cuenta, she gives me this teddy bear, and I'm like, oh, okay. Like, she's explaining to me, like, I'm sorry, this and this. Like, I was out of line. Like, yeah, I did that, but I'm sorry. Like, can we just ignore it? Like, move past it. Mm-hmm. And I was like, okay, sure. All right, cool. Because I'm like, that's kind of weird. But at the end of the day, it's like, I mean, imagine yourself in that situation. Like, what are you even going to do? Ni modo que le voy a decir que no, like, get out of my face. I'm 13 years old. I don't know. I was just like, okay, like, that's a you problem. You did that.
So, was she apologizing for taking your mans?
That's what the apology initiated with outside when she tried doing that. But then, the next day, she was apologizing for, like, both almost. Like, the kiss, like, the attempt to kiss me, but also, like, the part of, like, okay, like, yeah, I'm sorry for those things I did. Like, it wasn't really me. It just kind of happened. And I was like, okay.
That's weird.
Yeah. So de ahí, anyways, I think we just kind of keep being friends y todo, like everything. I didn't really care about any of my classmates. At the time, I don't even remember where I even saw it, but I saw this app that was really popular at the time, and it was Ask FM. for those that even went on there, I mean, it's the most randomest thing. Mm-hmm. You ask people questions, or the app can ask you a question, then you can answer it and like post it. It's almost like social media for questions. It was really weird. It was really weird.
I never got to use it.
I forgot even how I came across it, but I ended up getting on there, and I think I only had like 2 or 3 friends on there, so I would just kind of like seeing, like, just like scrolling, right? So since I'm already made my account and whatever, one day I get a question from this one like little, it was like a person, right? And it had, the profile picture was a symbol of, sorry about my chair, of the Barcelona team. Yeah, it is. Of the Barcelona team, right? Mm-hmm. So I was like, oh, okay, because guys, I mean, I'm sure you like sports, so you're going to have like a little icon of your favorite team. So that's what it was. And then his name was Mike, right? So I just got a question because I forgot how it works. No, you don't send people like private messages. Like, you just kind of ask them a question and they answer. But so I received a question.
But she made like that fake account that is like Mike.
Hey, why are you exposing it too soon?
Oh, my bad.
Come on.
Go ahead. My bad. I'm trying to put 2 and 1 together. I'm like, go ahead.
So basically, I get a question, and this question was basically saying something like, I forgot what it was, but long story short, it was like almost like a flirty question, but I was like, it wasn't like crazy. I think it was just something like, you're pretty. I think it wasn't even a question. It was literally like, you're pretty, something like that. Mm-hmm. Because my profile picture was a picture of me. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So then somewhere along those lines, look, for all the children watching, do not talk to people online. It's not safe. You don't know what's out there, literally. Yes. All right, that's just a disclaimer for all the young ones out there. Do not text people online. And old
people too, because
y'all be crazy.
Yeah, I mean, they be getting scammed too.
We'll see. But anyways, so I think somewhere along those lines, we exchanged Kik. Like our Kik usernames, right? Because Kik was super popular back then.
It was like WhatsApp.
Hell yeah, it was. So
American WhatsApp. Basically.
He got my Kik, and then I got his, and then de ahí we started texting. Same thing. His profile picture, there was times where his profile picture was a picture of him. Mm-hmm. And he was from Argentina, no sé qué. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. We're just talking, texting every day, whatever. So then I go to school, and I tell my friend, like, oh, yeah, look, I met this guy. We're talking online, whatever. And she was like, oh, okay. She would just play along, right? Like, everything was cool. Like, just saying, like, oh, well, that's good for you. Like, those kind of things, right? You're 13 years old. Like, she's not going to, like, lecture me. Like, we're at the same age. Right. Like, she don't really know what. But then, yeah, we're talking and everything. I keep talking to this guy. And then I obviously did not want my parents to find out about this at the time. So I was just being so secretive. I would literally ride the bus every morning with my dad and sometimes with, like, his coworkers. And they would... Like, nobody suspected it. I would talk to my dad like everything was normal. And he had no clue. He had no clue I was talking to somebody online, right? Mm-hmm. And time goes on, and what happens? I think summer came. I was still talking to this guy. As a cuenta, school was good. I finished 7th grade. I was still friends with this one girl. I said, we'll hang out in the summer, whatever. I'm texting this guy online. And tell me why in the summer... things go south. Bad. Like, this guy literally... Again, it's just so dumb. Mike ends up getting, like... I think he starts, like, smoking, like, cigarettes. And I was like, no, don't do that. I was literally crying. Like, he was texting you? Literally. Like, he started smoking, like, just randomly. Because he was Argentinian, but he lived here in Dallas. And I lived in Austin. So I was like, oh my God, we're 3 hours away. Right? Like, this whole story. Okay. So then, like, I guess he got into smoking or something like that. Like, smoking cigarettes, literally. And I was so naive, bro. So naive. Like, easy to fool. It's not a joke. Like, then he ends up, like, coughing up blood one day, and his mom found out. So then they send him all the way to London with his grandma, and I'm like, what the heck? I'm believing everything. Everything. I tried FaceTiming him when he was in the hospital because it got so bad. That's crazy. And his condition was, like, terminal type thing, and I'm like, bro, what the heck? So I morir. Like, I was like... That's crazy. Believing this whole thing. I started texting a friend... his name was Diego. That's the username, at least. Again, I had a picture of this guy named Diego, and I would text him, and I would text a friend to see how Mike is doing, because there was a time where Mike wasn't texting me, Because like he was like going in the hospital, doing all these treatments, blah blah blah. Girl, so dumb.
That was her time to take a break. Then I text too much. She would go on break.
You're dumb.
No, but basically, no. Like, or maybe her mom had to take her somewhere and like, wait, hold up, I'm going to the hospital. And then she would go, no.
Maybe.
Most likely.
I don't know. So I'm texting Diego, like, to see the update of this guy, right? Yeah, he's like telling me everything. And then somewhere along those lines, Mike's mom buys tickets for Diego and the ex-girlfriend to fly out to see him. And I was so butthurt because why is your ex there and why did I not get invited to go see you? Like, it was so dumb, bro. Like, 13 years old.
So, wait, hold on. So would Diego also text you?
Yes.
And Diego was like another one of her accounts? Or it was actually Diego?
I'm assuming because this was all weird.
She had it. It was premeditated.
Oh, yeah. This was crazy, bro. Like, how do you play 3 characters and then just... Yeah. Anyways, I'm just dumb like that, I guess. But then they end up going over there. And I was so sad and all this. And, like, literally, like, I was just in my worst mental state. I was so, like, scared for him. Se va a morir and all that stuff. And I was just thinking the worst. Like, he's going to cheat on me. And then Diego's there and everything.
And you were 13?
I was 13 going through, like, some novela heartbreak. Literally, I'm like, oh, my God.
It's like I always tell you.
In my own world. Like, everybody around me did not know. My brother and my sister did not know. My parents didn't know. They saw me on the computer a lot, and they would be like, why are you on there? And I'm like, no, like, nothing. And I would just, like, click out and everything. That's crazy. I know. So I was living a lie for, like, 3 months. 3 months.
That's crazy.
Okay. Ya de ahí, literally, I forgot what happened. I think... Oh, I remember what happened, actually. So... Again, just so naive. Like, I be thinking back on this and, like, I laugh and I'm also like, how could I believe something so dumb? But apparently, he does do what I thought he would do, and it's cheat on me. Because the man, pues, está solo. He's dying.
But how did he...
I'm not there.
Wait, but how did he cheat on you?
Pues, I don't know. That's what I was told, right? Según, pues, yeah,
Diego?
like... No, Mike and the ex-girlfriend.
But the ex-girlfriend also had an account?
No, I never talked to her. I never talked to her. But like they were telling me like this is her name, this is what she looks like, blah blah. Yeah. So de ahí I was so heartbroken. I was like, hasta aquí. So I broke up with him. Whatever. It was so dumb. Oh, and
were
then
you crying?
No, I was crying and I was like trying to like.
You serious?
Like crying and it's so dumb. Like I remember I was crying and everything and then. No, just kidding. I didn't even break up with him. Like, that's how dumb I was. He broke up with me. Bro, he broke up with me.
A fake account broke up
when I was there for him while he was dying on his deathbed. Bruh. All of this happened in 3 months, and he still broke up with my dumb ass.
That's crazy. So all this happened to him in the span of 3 months?
Yeah.
Like, he was going over here, getting sick, going here, cheating on you. Damn.
No, literally, right? Okay, so all of this happens, and once he breaks up with me, I take, like, a little break, and then I'm like, then I start to, like, hang out with my friend. And things got worse. Way worse. All right, but stay tuned for the rest of the story. I started hanging out with my right, again. So during this whole, like, I'm dying, like, made up story, right? That whole fiasco, that whole breakdown of what was going down, and then he broke up with me and everything. I was texting. She's my friend. Everything that's going, girl, you won't believe this, right?
And okay. She was the one, the fake account girl?
Yes.
Right? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just trying to keep up with the story. All right, go ahead.
And then, I started hanging out with her and like in person we just kept texting and everything. Okay, whatever. Then one day, me entró la locura, and she was like, you know what? Enough of this. Like, I don't know how she ended up convincing me to run away, okay? But she did. So, I literally ran away with her once. I got caught. All right. I ran away again with her twice, and I got caught. And then it was just so dumb. It was just like a time of like, I'm just like heartbroken. I'm like, what am I going to do? Like, this sucks. Literally, I'm like, this guy broke up with me. And, like, this is my friend. So, I don't know. I was just so in my head and in my bubble about what was going on in my life that I didn't even like consider like, oh, my parents like this and this. I don't know. Just being so selfish, honestly. I don't know. I was like in a whole different world. Like I said, nobody knew what was going on but me. So the end of ahí, I end up telling her because she tried running away the third time. And my parents were like, no more. Well, I told myself, no more. Like, I don't want any problems. Like, this guy, he's out of my life now. I don't want to be talking to this girl because literally she's getting me in trouble with my parents. Like, I was going through so much punishments just because of this girl. Like, I was like, no, I got to go. So I end up telling her it's not going to happen. And it was like some movie scene, like some Fast and Furious type thing. Me and my parents, entre los tres, we like trapped her and like this, we cornered her. Like, she went down one street, my dad went up there, we pulled up here, and yeah, we cornered her. Damn. And then once we got her in the car, we called her mom, and the mom came to pick her up and everything. And she looked at me with so much hate, like basically just saying like, F you, right? Like she straight up. No, looking at you. That's how she looked at me. Oh. Like she was, like I knew her blood was boiling. I know she was punching the air when we called her mom. Literally, she had a face that was like just so angry. And I was like, girl, chill. And I told her I never want to see you again. Period. That's all I said. Yeah, that happens. Fast forward like 2 weeks. We end up taking a trip to another city. And then we ended up liking the city. So we're like, you know what? Let's just pack our bags and move. I think my parents were like ready for a new place. And then, well, obviously me, I was like, girl, perfect. I need to get out of here, honestly. Like all of this is just so dumb. Chaotic. So then when I left, exactly. Once I was over here, I was going to school, and one random day out of the blue, I end up getting a text from her. She was like trying to reach out to me, and I was like, bro, I'm not, this ain't it. So I would like block her and everything, and then time goes on, and I end up going to another school. And while I was at the school, I remember I was walking down the hallway. I was just trying to go to like my first period or whatever. The day had just started, and it was a text from Mike, and I was like, oh. And then? And no, literally, long ass paragraph, bro. Long paragraph. Like, I'm telling you, I think that paragraph was like a total of like 3 screenshots to fit it all in. Like, it was a lot. And it all starts in the beginning. Hey, Fabiola, this and this and this. It's Mike, whatever. And then it transitions into, I'm sorry about that time that I tried kissing you at the field, whatever, the soccer field. Dang. Or what did I even say? Yeah, I think it was soccer field. I forgot. Field. And then she ends up telling me like, long story short, like as it went, I started with a good message, and then it just got ugly and ugly and ugly as I kept reading along. She ends up telling me that this whole time, Mike was Diego. She was making me go through so much. Girl, I went through hell and back, literally, just for her to turn around and be like, it was on me. Bro, when I tell you, like, my heart sank. Like, I was like, ain't no way. Like, that's some... Bro, that's... What's that people that you call, like, literally psychotic? Like, that's literally, like, mental. Like, what the heck? Like, for you to... Like you said, for you to, like, plan that out. Like, girl, I can only imagine, like, a dark room. You're over there sitting there in a corner and like you're planning all this out because ain't no way you just come up with this one day you were sleeping and like she's like a hacker and like going screen to screen. No, it was scary. I was terrified. Literally, okay, my heart sank, right? And I was like, bro, I need to sit down. I sat down. I read the message again and I was like, that's crazy. Like I was just scared. At this point, Isaac went that like scared? You were scared? No, scared. I'm gonna tell you why. My heart sank, right? And I got like shivers because I'm like, bro, what the heck? Like, it's just, you start thinking about it. Like, how would you... It's like, imagine, like... It's like everything, right? Like, okay, like, this is going to be an extreme, but this is an example. Like, you know how those murder cases where, like, you're living with your boyfriend and then, like, your boyfriend ends up killing you or whatever. Like, it's stuff like that you're just like, who was I... Like, who... Did I really even know this person? That kind of thing, right? Like, it would just kind of, how could I have been, like, good? And, like, yeah, like, gotten a couple fights here and there. But for you to do something like this, like, that's... Like I said, crazy. That's psycho. Like, you need help, you know? And I know that sounds kind of, like, rough. Like you said, if this person's watching this, but hell no. Like, to this day, I was like, nah, fam, that ain't it. So, long story short, I'm like, okay, I need to process this. I processed it. And I was like, that's crazy, but it all makes sense. I was like, it all makes sense. That's wild. So I end up just like ignoring it, whatever. And I was like, I didn't respond. I just blocked. And I was like, no. This is crazy. But the reason why I said why I was scared is because then I started thinking like, oh, snap. Like, she knew where I used to live, right? Where in Austin. So I was like, she can easily just pull up to see if I'm still there. And my grandma lived there now. And I was like, bro, that's like, that was thinking the worst. But I'm like, this girl's literally capable of it, though. Tell me not. And then I was also thinking, like, bro, like, I did not tell her where I was moving, what city I was moving to or anything. She didn't even know I moved, right? But I was just so scared that she would find out and then she would, like, see where I'm at, whatever. So I would literally go to bed at night and I would have, like, a floor-to-ceiling window. And I was, I was thinking the worst. I was thinking, like, bro, imagine she's standing right there. I'm like, I cannot turn. Like, it was scary. It was like, that's even crazy. Though this is a human, like, I was like some ghost. Like, I was like, bro, I don't know this person, you know? Yeah. And like, if she's crazy, like, she can do all that. She can easily try and find me. So I was like, bro, that's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. Like,
at this point, I understood she was obsessed, right? So I was like, bro, no. So then, yeah, like, time goes on. I think I just kind of, like, started telling myself, like, no, like, just pray. Like, that's not going to happen. No. Like, you did not tell her. Nobody even knows. Like, nobody that you knew with her, like, they don't know.
So, if you don't mind me asking, why'd you text her back? Did you text her back?
What do you mean?
Like, did you text her back when she sent you that? Like, you said you...
No. I blocked it. Like, I did not say anything.
Oh, you just blocked it?
No. Yeah, I just blocked it.
So, it's like a... So, it's kind of like a...
The woman was too stunned to speak. Literally.
So it's like a
Have you ever seen that meme?
What did it say?
The woman was too stunned to speak.
It sounds familiar.
I'll show you later.
Show
me. Yeah, that was me though. I was just like I couldn't like process at all. But then I was so scared and I just prayed. I'm like, no, todo va a estar bien. Like, she does not know where I am. Nobody knows where I'm at. So I'm like, no, it's okay. And then time goes on and I get a text from her like personal account. She created another account to text me. Dang. It's like, girl, it's been months. Leave my ass alone, literally. And then she basically just said like, hey. I'm like, girl, don't hit me with the hey. I literally texted her back and I'm like, bro, you're literally crazy. You're obsessed with me and you're lesbian. Like, that's what you are. And no, you straight up told me? I was just going at. And then I'm not lesbian. I'm not obsessed with you. I was like, no, yes, you are, honey. Yes, you are. And like, I did not know that. Like, I did not see those things because I was just so naive. But like I said, once I like did the math was mathing. And I was like, bro, like, this is true. Like, she for sure is obsessed because she was like, you know, there was a lot of red flags. And also, but she obviously liked me. Homegirl tried to kiss me. You know what I mean? Like, she literally liked me. But I was just so dumb. But yeah, de ahí I was like, I told her sus verdades. And I told her, you need to get out of here. Never text me again. To this day, I haven't seen her profiles. And if she sees mine, oh well. But yeah.
So did she... After that, you texted her that and then she didn't text you back, or you texted her and then blocked her?
Yeah, literally like that. I'm like, nah, fam, this.
So she's probably still wondering this day, like, damn, what happened?
I don't know. I hope she understood what went wrong. It's just dumb. Like I said, like, it's just weird. Like, I can understand where, like, okay, let's say she liked me and then, like, yeah, she tried telling me, like, straight up. And then I'd be like, whoa, no, sorry, like, I'm not like that, right? But the fact that she did all of that, it made me cry, like, doing the worst things, lying to my parents, like, literally having emotional breakdowns because I'm so terrified that this guy's gonna die. Like, that's the next level, bro. Hell no.
It is pretty crazy. The fact that happened is, it's crazy.
You never know who you can trust.
And it wasn't the last time you got scammed. Yeah. You want to tell me really quick what happened?
I know what the plot twist is. Is that what you're going to tell me? The plot twist?
No. That's besides that. That's another one, I guess. So 2 plot twists.
We'll save the second scam for another day.
Okay. But we'll be right back. Now, let me tell my plot twist. Okay. This is something that nobody knows.
I don't know about this?
No, you don't know about this. Just like how I didn't know about your soccer stuff.
My kissing incident?
Yes. Well, almost a kiss.
Almost kiss.
But basically, for me, I've never been catfished. I've never been catfished, right?
Right.
But they've like
any catfish somebody?
Yeah.
Jorge.
Yeah, wait, but hold on. Let me tell my story. All right.
Who am I living with, bro?
Yeah, I did, but let me tell my story. Let me explain it. And it was pretty bad. But basically, so like I said, I've never been catfished because Like you can tell when it's a catfish, right? Like they send you a friend request, right? And they only have one photo of them in like Germany, like, and like it's like a hot girl or something, right?
Yeah.
And it's a thing. So let me start with my story. Okay.
Whoa.
So guys are really dumb, right?
Oh,
guys are super, super dumb. Like they fall for anything, right? So one time I made a fake Facebook. Okay. I made a fake Facebook as a girl. Okay, because I was like, let me see, because guys are stupid, right? So I wanted just to test it out, like how easy can somebody fall, right?
Hold up. This wasn't like a prank video or anything?
No, it wasn't, but I should have made it into like a prank video.
You literally just one day like woke up and said, fake account.
Yes. I don't know why. I was in like 7th grade, 6th grade as you too, like you too. So I guess while you were getting catfished, I was catfishing somebody else too. So yeah, maybe me and your friend can be good friends.
No.
I'm just like. But anyways, I was gonna say, so I was like in 6th, 7th grade too, and then like I just found like a random picture of a girl online. It was like a normal girl, right? Like a picture of a normal girl, and then I made it like real because I put like a background, like of something, and then I posted. So, but I'm smart. Hold up, I'm smart because I didn't just put one picture. Like I put a lot of pictures. Okay. So this person thought I was.
Hold up. You got a lot of pictures of the same girl?
Yeah.
How'd you do that?
But I don't know. I don't remember that. But I just know it was like smart because it was like the same picture. I think it was like on Google. I think it was somebody famous. I don't know. Oh. But not too famous for the people to recognize,
Okay.
So then I started sending, like, there would be like send friend requests to everybody. Like I didn't have no friends, right? But Facebook sends you like all the people that you can send friend requests. So I was just sending friend requests to everybody. And then like they would accept you. Like it's weird. I don't know. People are dumb.
It's Facebook.
Yeah, it's Facebook. And then I remember texting a guy. I actually texted a guy. And I was like, hey. And then so he believed it was me. And basically like what happened is that like I was pretending that I liked him. Right? As the girl. Because I don't know. I was just like curious. Like how far can I go with this? Like to get somebody to like, I don't know. It's weird. I'm really guilty for this. I know I am. But it's the truth, right? That's what I did. I was a young kid. I don't know. I was stupid. And basically, it ended up... so that account got suspended. It got blocked by Facebook because I guess they caught up onto it. And then they suspended the account. But at the end, I was making him fight with his friends. Because he put me in a group chat with his friends. And then we were like talking like, hey. And then like he was introducing... So, but I don't know. So, like, I got that far like by doing that. So that just goes to prove that guys are really stupid, like. And I don't know. It was just weird. But that was my little incident.
That's weird.
It is weird. I don't know. But I was just young. I was like, let me see how far I can catfish somebody. Yeah. And but yeah, be careful. Be careful. I don't know. Not that I did it for any other reason.
Right.
I just wanted to like. Okay, I'm gonna try and like I seen people do it, right? Like send me friend requests and they're fake, and I'm like I'm gonna see like how it is, to do this, and then it works. I mean, I don't know. People are stupid. Some people are just really, really.
So wait, I have a question then. So how old was this guy?
I don't remember, but he was going like to high school.
Like a high school?
Yeah,
okay, that's
like
what I was thinking.
School. Yeah, he was like a high schooler, and like he
would
put me in his group
chats,
and then they were like fighting. Like, hey, who are you? And like they were just fighting because then he was saying that like, no, she's mine or whatever. And I was just like a fake account this whole time. Do I remember his name? I don't. Do I remember how he looked like? I don't. But it was just like this random.
Did it only happen for like a day?
Yeah, it was only like 2 days.
And like 2 days of chatting?
Yeah, and then Facebook caught up to it, and then that's when they deleted my account. I know.
Jorge, I think you watched too many prank videos at that time. Maybe you were just like, I mean, why not? Like, probably. If this happens.
Yeah, probably. But am I proud of that? No, I'm not. But you can say it was like my science experiment that I made.
Yeah.
Like, that you got to be careful because you never know. You never know. Like if somebody just randomly hits you up, if somebody just randomly hits you up, it's fake.
Of course.
You know what I mean? Kind of like how it happened when you like, hey, and it's like some random person like, no.
Yeah.
Nobody from Argentina knows who the hell you are. Nobody from Brazil or Europe knows who you are.
Nobody. Okay. No.
Unless maybe like for famous people, it's kind of iffy, no? But then again, famous people only like contact people with like verified and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, guys, dang. Okay, that was a plot twist because I did not know that. Like you said, I did not know that story.
I forgot about that too. Like you were bringing up your story, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's what happened. So,
but yeah, guys. So the lesson of this podcast is:
don't get catfished.
Don't get catfished, and don't be the catfish. All right.
Oh, 2 and 2.
Yeah, no. Like at the end of the day, it's not cool. At least in my situation, that was crazy. Tell me that's not a novela. Like literally, tell me that's not a novela.
It is.
And
you can make a book at it. like seriously, like not about your story, but literally what happened in your fantasy. Like
no, literally,
it's a whole story.
That was weird. That was a really weird time, and I can't believe I believed it at all because, like I said, I was just really naive, and I've always been more of like a romantic person. So I'm like, oh, like if this guy likes me, okay, cool. No. It's not cool.
It's not.
But yeah, guys. So thanks for tuning in and hearing our story. If you have any other similar stories like that, literally email our email account for Last One in the Lamos.
Yes.
Or just comment down below because if anybody else had a story like that, I want to know about it because I feel like I'm the only one that can relate to something so traumatic, literally traumatic, and just like random. Yeah. Like I don't know. Like to this day, I'm like I'm so dumb.
And if you have and I'm so smart. Yeah. So it's like the Chinese thing. How do you call it? The yin and yang. Yeah. It's just like we connect because we're like the opposite things happen to us.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you have a story like that, you could always send them some message on social media, like you guys have before.
Yes.
And we can like probably read it off, here.
Yeah. You know? So, and within my story, I kind of also touched a little bit about my runaway stories, and I probably wouldn't want to speak on those because I feel bad about them. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, it really wasn't that dramatic. And I know you have some stories.
Maybe we can talk about like running out. Yeah, sneaking out.
So
that'd be a good video.
Yeah, if you guys want to see them, let us know.
And I think that concludes.
Yes, really quickly, if you guys didn't notice, we have our little sweaters on. Well, he has a shirt. I thought that one's so cute. Like candy canes.
Candy canes.
But yeah, we're trying to get into the spirit, you guys. As you see, we have our setup and everything. And we just wanted to like remove the table, make it a little different.
Have you been keeping up with the dates?
Yeah.
Okay. I just noticed that. I said, oh, wait, number 5. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, no, but definitely, like I said, we're in a little Christmas spirit right now. And we plan to do more Christmas things. Maybe every time you guys see it, we'll have something different or wearing something different. But yes, you guys.
And then it's the first time they see our roadcaster. Can they see it in the video?
Yeah, they can see it.
Yeah, like it has like effects. Like, you see, like right
I should have used that to beep out the name, but we're gonna have to bleep the name because in some of those, if you catch a bleep, that's where I messed up and I said the name. Yeah,
so we can kind of like download like stuff like what's gonna happen like in the podcast, and then we can like. Or like what happened? Or like
yeah.
So,
but alright, guys.
That concludes.
Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to follow us, like, comment, share, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.